So anyways, just been at it for about 3 hours, give or take. Just swung into the local cafe for a cup of coffee. Just had to spin around, the road's closed, so debating what to do. Probably going to go to the office, get some work done, and go pop the blind up tonight in the dark based on what I seen happen this morning. So that would be kind of a cool little thing. A little more work, it's not my favorite thing to do. However, if they do tomorrow what they did this morning, that would be a great thing, because they're in a spot where they're very killable. So yeah, this turkey hunting's crazy. It's a blast, when you get them going. There's no doubt. But it can also be, as all of you know, very frustrating when you're getting up early and have work to do, go to work, and all the spring chores that come with winter being done and spring's upon us, early summer. So that's the tradition of it all, everybody. Why you ever sit back and say, why do you do it? It's because we love it, and I can't imagine living a lifestyle that doesn't include the outdoors. So that's the tradition, and that's what we believe. So that's what it's all about, from field to table, and it gives you the ability to taste the tradition, which we think is a really cool thing. Out.
Jim is walking up to the edge. That bird is no more than 150 yards out in the field. He's going to try to get set up so that bird can't see him.
Awesome bird. Very cool, guys, gals, fellow hunters. Okay, so what we didn't see, because I'm by myself, is he come right out of there, and I'll try to piece this footage together, what happened here. But he actually, if I pan back to the camera here, I'll zoom in. Well, excuse the fast footage. The camera is right on the edge of that raspberry brush, just to the right side of that tree. And we'll zoom back out here. So it's really about a 40-yard shot, but I wanted to get to the point of that raspberry brush right there, that point right there. And I didn't want to push the envelope because I was afraid he was going to see me or catch me, because I had watched him go into the woods here on the other side of this point that sticks out in the field. And when I hit him with the calls, which I just turned the camera on and let it run, he gobbled hard. And I believe he was probably right in this corner, right in here, because there's a fence line on the property just behind my finger, right over there. And I don't believe he had crossed the fence. I believe he was right behind these popples, and he gobbled 3 or 4 times, and finally I just went silent on him until I hit him that last time to try to get him to raise his head up, because I believe it or not, I'm right-handed. I was on the right side of the camera because the left side was a furrow. I just set up where I knew I could get away with some movement, and so I didn't even want to touch the camera. So I was just trying to guess when he was in the viewfinder, and I'm pretty sure we got him. But that's a pretty cool little pick. So again, like we always say, there's none of us have interned. We all have full-time jobs. We're building a company with the Seasoned Butcher, and filming our lifestyle. I'm 53, been doing this literally since I could walk with my dad and my brothers as they came up behind me. And this is what we do. We hunt, fish, trap, literally pretty much everything right around the season. So, all right, well, I'm gonna press pause here for a few minutes and flip him around. Well, we'll see what that looks like. Bring the camera over here. Whoops. Well, that is the finished product, everybody. Gonna have some editing here, Charles. Sorry about that. This is my first self-filmed bird, everybody. And again, I keep repeating myself on different videos. My hat's off to all the YouTube channels, whether you're a show that we're all familiar with and probably watching and subscribe to, or there's so many of them, so many good ones that we love. or you're just, you know, doing it yourself because you love it, home video, whatever, you'll probably notice a theme with our channel, because our channel is really about our business. As you can see, the name from the channel, The Seasoned Butcher. And I'm not going to do a commercial here about that, but we are using the channel to film our lifestyle and really our meat making videos and tutorials, because we've been doing it from home for years with the game that we shoot and harvest, whether it be turkeys, could be the panfish spawning in the spring, bluegills, crappies, walleye fishing in the summer, northerns, goose season, early goose season, waterfowl, big game hunting, a lot of deer, an occasional elk hunt, different things. And we've got quite a crew of guys. We've been lifelong friends and raised our kids together. And as you'll see from Charlie, he's got little ones coming up. The rest of us our kids are adults now. But the relationship with the Seasoned Butcher, with our supplier, a guy named Caleb, you'll meet Caleb along the way here on videos, certain videos. But we've been making meat from home, gosh, for decades. My whole entire life we've processed our own venison in big game, unless we're in a pinch and we have to run it to a locker. But what's really cool is conversations were had, and the Seasoned Butcher was launched, and now we're roughly 6 months into building the behind the scenes. We haven't actually turned the channel on, so by the time you watch this video, you know, it's going to be, turkey season's going to be over. And it's not because we planned it that way, it's just the way it had to happen. There's so much work that's went into putting products and working with our web designer and web developer and supplier, and just getting ready to run and operate a small business. So what I'm excited about is we're going to take a bunch of these birds and we're going to mix the footage into our channel, and then you'll see various videos from what we do with the turkey meat, from making you know, slow cooker with the legs and thighs, to, you know, turkey salad and the breasts, whether we deep fry them in nuggets or pressure cook them, or we make turkey jerky. We actually make most of ours go into turkey jerky, and you'll see that with our recipes and stuff. So, but we do eat what we shoot, and we enjoy it, and other people enjoy it, because a lot of the guys and their wives will bring the jerky to work, and people can enjoy that as well. And that's kind of neat to share that with other people, as I'm sure most of you do. But this channel is all about sharing information. That's all it is. Taste the tradition. The tradition is the hunting. The tradition is raising your kids up, because all of you are probably brought into the outdoors by a parent or a guardian, a mentor, and it's no different than us. So anyways, we're gonna wrap this up, load this up, and get out to the truck. Got a little bit of a walk here. See if this will work. Try to get my hands free. All right, we are money. All right, we're gonna just kind of show you the rest of what happened here. I'll get over here. All right, when I made the rounds and was doing a little scouting, the bird was actually right over here, just off that point, and he was there last night at 6:30. So that's what I was tempted to do. So I made the sneak through that woods over there and came out on the right side of that point that you can see. And so I came out there, And the bird was actually out in the middle of this new seeded field. Just kind of pan out and show you what's going on here. And I glassed him from that point. I got in the weeds, and he actually worked his way over, not spooked, and he went in this woods over here. This fence row is pretty wide over here. And he went in there, and I watched him with the glasses, the binos, and he went in literally right over there. And when he went in there, I waited for a minute, and then I trucked it across this field. It's about 200 yards roughly to this point, and I could use this point, as you see right here. This jets out from that small woods that's behind there and that fence line. And I knew, because he was heading north, where he went in over here. I'll try to point there. So he went in the woods over here, just 20 yards south of that corner right there. And I thought, okay, this will work if he's in the woods, because I've got quiet on my side because of the newly planted field seeding. And so you see this raspberry brush. That's what I referred to when I went up and got the bird. I did not want to break that raspberry brush, break around that corner, because I was afraid he was around over here where I showed you with the other angle, in that green, maybe strutting. And so I knelt down right here. So we'll wrap this with right behind the raspberry brush, right on that corner right there. And I literally had the camera set up and never moved the viewfinder. So that's why, if it looked like it wasn't moving when he was gobbling, it wasn't, because I knew he was going to come out from behind that raspberry brush once he started to gobble. I was pretty confident he was going to come out, and actually thought he was going to come out more on that wood line, and he came out halfway to me, which was nice. But I had all that cover right there. If you're wondering how I was able to pull this off self-filming, all of that raspberry brush was blocking his view, and he stepped out, and I didn't even touch the camera. When he gobbled the last time, I had the gun up, and hopefully we got a little bit of that footage when he walked out. And again, I couldn't reach over and zoom in or anything. I just had to leave it set where I had it, and that's when I shot him. So that's kind of the coming full circle, piecing it together, because it's always nice, obviously, when guys do that. So you don't feel like you're left hanging, like, what really happened in that hunt? So, hey, maybe you can pick something up from this, a tip. We hope you do. And we look forward to showing you other footage along the way. And we got, like I said, 3 weeks of turkey hunting left. So I'm going to go ahead and head to the truck. Got a little bit of a walk, so